good last night. Thank you that I'm a healthy, strong, smart, handsome boy. And on the cross for me so that I can be with you. Are you pooping? Good morning, guys. Welcome back to my channel. Hi, you're so smiley. I love you. I love mornings with him. Just like the smiliest, happiest little guy when he wakes up in the morning. And we slept so good last night. He had an 8-hour stretch. 8-hour stretch. And then he fell asleep for another 2 hours. And then another 3 hours. He slept so much. I'm getting him dressed right now. And yesterday, I came on my Instagram story and asked you guys like what kind of videos you want to see. I just feel like my content is always shifting. Bless you. Bless you. It's always shifting because my life is always changing and I kind of just share my life. And so I just kind of wanted some guidance on what you guys wanted to see. And a lot of you said some form of like how to keep up with like how to stay in communication with God and stay close to God in a busy season. And a lot of you said that in relation to like motherhood, how asking me how I still spend time with him, and just what that looks like when you're a lot busier and when your life changes so much. Are you so fascinated at me talking? And so I figured that I would share because honestly, I'm going to share what I have been doing, but I gotta be real. It's definitely been a lot more challenging, not because of him, but just because I feel like I was already kind of in more of a dry season before I had him, just like the last couple months before I had him. And then I had him, and I have so many more excuses now to just say that I can't sit down and spend time with God. So I'm going to show you what I've been doing lately to get myself back into it. I'm most certainly in a drier season in my faith, and it sounds like a lot of you guys are as well. Everyone was asking like how to spend time with God when you just don't feel like it, or how to pray when you just don't feel like it. A lot of people were asking were asking those questions and saying those would be videos that would be helpful to you. So I know even filming this is going to be helpful for me. So it's going to be part vlog, part helpful video, but we got up for the day. He's so cute. I'm going to put him in his bouncy seat so that I can make my coffee and breakfast really. Bro, where do you think you're going? Oh, puking. Puking McGookin. Don't do that. Don't do that, that's yucky. Put Squirmy Worm in his bouncy seat so that I can make coffee and breakfast, and then we'll feed him. I just set him in his bouncy seat, but also what I was going to say is when I wake him up in the morning, I like to pray with him, like as I change his diaper. It's just something that I find actually helps me want to stay connected to God, and it's a really perfect way to start your day with prayer, and the extra motivation of wanting to teach Bellamy how to do that every day is what keeps me doing it. So I pray with him, and then usually while I'm doing this, like while I'm making breakfast and stuff, I listen to worship music. We have a couple songs by Maverick City Music that are like our songs that we listen to in the morning that he likes, that I love. It just gets you started on the right day, on the right track. So we'll do that. I'm going to make breakfast. This is just an egg bite from Costco. I'm only going to have one just because I'm not feeling breakfast right now. Look at you! Wow! He's slowly starting to figure out how to use his hands. Get those little toes. They grow so fast, guys. It's not even fair. He used to just sit in this thing and not even know what to do at all, and now he tries so hard to get these. He's chewing on his little mushroom toy. double Americano. I'll probably have like an iced latte later. So an Americano is just espresso with hot water brewed over the top. And so it basically makes a really strong cup of coffee. The song that we start our day with every day by Maverick City Music is called I Thank God. And it's just like super upbeat. It's from this album. So we listen to this while I make breakfast. This is my very boring breakfast. This egg bite thing, grapefruit, cherries, coffee, water, and this guy I could eat for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I'm gonna sit down and eat breakfast and probably feed him at the same time. Sometimes while I do this, I will do a Devo on my phone, or I'll get out my Bible and just read some scripture and read it over and over again, kind of like set the tone for my day. Or do a Devo book. I think right now I'm going to just eat breakfast and feed him, and then I'll do that after. Okay, little man just went down for his nap. He's still kind of putting himself to sleep. This is his first nap of the day. It's a little bit later since we slept in, but I have to put my milk from the night away. This is how much I pump. Anytime I actually pump is at night when he sleeps longer stretches. I kind of have to, or else like I will be engorged. And last night he had an 8-hour stretch, so I think I pumped twice, and I just pump enough for some relief. So it's literally like a three minute on each side pump session, and I get quite a bit of milk. So I honestly do think that I have a little bit of an oversupply. I definitely struggled with that in the beginning, but so I just measure it in the bottle, pour it in a bag. I don't have a freezer stash necessarily. I just store whatever milk I do pump when I randomly decide to do that. But as I was saying, this is usually his longest nap. It kind of depends. I'm kind of curious to see how it goes since we slept in so much later. Some visitors coming tonight or this afternoon, and I really need to get the house cleaned up. So I think what I'm gonna do is listen to a podcast while I clean up the house. But I also need to get dressed and stuff. So I'm just going to toss on a podcast while I do all of that. And that's like a really great time that you can spend with the Lord as well. A lot of times I'm guilty of this as well. We just overcomplicate it and think like, if I'm not sitting down and like physically reading my Bible for an hour and taking notes and all of that, then it's like meaningless. And that's not even what God really wants from us. He would much rather just have our time and our attention and like have our thoughts be set on him throughout the day. So I'm just trying to focus on that right now, especially with being a mom. Right now, I'm not making the time to get up an hour before Bellamy and spend the time in the Word. It's just not practical for me right now. But put the milk in the freezer. Let's go get dressed, finish our coffee. I'll tell you what podcast I pick. Also, always lay your milk flat when you freeze it. Makes it so much easier to store. Does anyone else's child just like put themselves to sleep? Like he'll just sit here and talk. Also, I promise you it is not 65 degrees in our house. I don't know why it says that. It's definitely warmer than that. Our thermostat is set much higher than that. But this little dude, he was so tired, so I just laid him down and he's just chilling. Before I get ready for the day while he naps, I wanted to show you guys his bedroom because I realized I never really showed you like his room much at all. I don't even know if I have on YouTube. I know I've showed it on Instagram, but it got cleaned this week. I finally cleaned it, so I'm going to show you. So right here we have books. And books, I have a letter board in there. I just need to get letters for it, and it's just stored there because that's where I'm putting it. No questions. It's pretty plain. I still haven't decided much for decor. This I want to mount on the wall and maybe put a shelf right there. And then he's got his Love Every Play Gym. We spend so much time on this thing every single day. You would just be so shocked. It's so worth the price. I love the brand so much. I definitely plan on purchasing more things from them because the quality holds up great and he just stinking loves it. This rug is from Target, but we redid the flooring in here, the paint, the trim. I actually painted these signs in a video a while ago while I was pregnant. And then here's his little closet. We just swapped out all of his newborn clothes, so now he basically just has a few 0 to 3 months, but mostly 3 to 6 and 6 to 9. He's such a growing boy. Dirty laundry hamper, extra stuff that we can't use yet, like food bowls and stuff like that. Extra blankets. Dressed and ready for the day. I just have like a really simple, very simple outfit on, quick makeup. I'm gonna tidy up because his naps have been running like 30 minutes tops, sometimes shorter than that, and he's already been asleep for 15. So I'm gonna do like the fastest speed clean of my living room and kitchen because we're having guests over to meet him tonight, and I at least want this area to be clean. While I clean, I'm gonna listen to a podcast. Like I said, you can pretty much find any sermon you want on Apple Podcasts. Also, I have a podcast. I don't know if you guys know that. I posted my birth story on my podcast, and Austin is on it as well. So if you guys are interested in that, it's uploaded. But I'm going to listen to one from Transformation Church. I really like listening to their sermons. It's very, very motivating. Oh my gosh, I think my baby just woke up. Let's see, I bet that was 30 minutes on the dot. 30 minutes. He might put himself back to sleep, but I know him, and 30 minutes is usually like when he wakes up. He used to take these long naps. Okay, he's definitely not falling back asleep. Oh man. I feel like we've been going through this 30-minute nap schedule for like 2 months now. When he was a newborn, he would nap for an hour and a half, like almost every single time. And then it was like once he hit 2 months, his nap's just 30 minutes and he's ready to party. It makes it next to impossible to get anything done because when he wakes up in 30 minutes, that gives you one choice. You can either shower, you can work out, barely, or you can clean up your house. It just doesn't really give you much room to do more than one thing, and so it feels like all day, like, I'm just not really accomplishing much, but that's okay. And I have to remind myself all the time that it's temporary and that this is just mommy life now. You take a nap. I also just got an Amazon package. It's Father's Day this weekend. Father's Day is this weekend, and I needed to get stuff for our dads. I already have Austin's gifts picked out, but I needed to get our dads, so those just got here from Amazon. I'm gonna bring them in. My water here. I'm still on like a major postpartum journey to try to find my new groove with like health and fitness. More difficult to get going than what I thought it was gonna be. So I'm trying to drink lots of water, and part of my mental health journey definitely involves trying to get in scripture more often. So right now I am reading through Psalms. I'm also reading Acts because my church was doing a sermon series on that. I just like to read a couple Psalms every day just to like memorize them kind of, and use those as the scripture that I meditate on throughout the day. So today I'm going to be reading Psalm 120 and 121 to write what I'm grateful for in my journal, and a couple prayer requests as well. hands yummy? Are your hands yummy? So after he eats, we always play. We do the eat, play, sleep. I feel like lately it's been more of like a play, eat, play, sleep, which is maybe why his naps have been so short. But I'm crashing fast, and I got a lot of sleep last night. I don't know. I feel like I'm just struggling right now. But what I wanted to say about spending time in the Word, I was listening to a sermon recently, and they were talking about how we're made to be human beings, not human doings. So God just wants us to be with Him first and foremost. Yes, we are called to learn more about Him, learn more about His Word, learn what pleases Him, but what's most important is us being with Him. And lately, I feel like my mindset has been so stuck on the doing. I'm like so disappointed in myself because I haven't been doing Bible studies, and I don't know, I just feel like really stagnant. And so I really want to get back to focusing on just being with Him and praying that the desire to really know more and to dive in, that desire grows, because you absolutely can pray for God to help you to desire more of Him. I just feel like there's a lot asking for my attention right now, and I'm being pulled in so many different ways. It is hard to prioritize my faith right now, and I want that to be at the top of the list versus on the back burner like it has been lately. So that's just where we're at, huh, baby boy? Yeah. But since he's happy and content, I think I'm gonna clean up a little bit more. Austin just left work, and his grandparents are gonna be here in a couple hours, and our house is pretty messy. So I'm gonna try to get as much done as I can. Let me just tell you guys, it has been one heck of a day. Bellamy is napping finally. Austin's grandparents stopped by for a visit. It was actually a really nice visit, but just kind of threw off our schedule, and so he missed a nap, and he's just been a little bit fussy this week because he's about to enter Leap 4, which is supposedly when they start skipping naps and like regressing in sleep. So he's down. It's almost dinner time. Well, it is dinner time. Austin's taking a quick nap. I'm gonna sit out here and read for a second and enjoy the sun, like literally 20 minutes, and then head back inside to make dinner, and water the garden, and hopefully have a relaxing evening, get to bed early, have a good start tomorrow. My mom's coming tomorrow to help with some work stuff. She's gonna hang out with Bellamy for a little bit so I can get some work done.
There is a life I lead in this city, hurrying to cut my teeth. I can take what I need to get by. It doesn't make it easy. The other piece of my heart moves slow, somewhere in the great unknown. When I return from the afterglow, will you carry me like I am whole again?
Bellamy is up from his nap, surprise, surprise, but I did get like 20 minutes out there in the sun, and I got to read, and it was just so good. So good. So one thing that helps me is having no expectations around how much time I will get to do something, because if I'm like wanting to spend an hour doing something and I only get 20 minutes, it's very easy to get frustrated. So I just take what I can get, be grateful, and move on. My me time nowadays really is my shower at the end of the day. I love my shower. Usually Austin will hang out with Bellamy for a while while I take a shower and like do lotion and skincare and stuff like that. That's been my self-care, and just different things like listening to podcasts throughout the day that I enjoy, or watching a YouTube video while I put my lotion on after my shower, stuff like that. I try to go to bed when Bellamy goes to bed, because it's very tempting to like stay up late and I don't know, like have my me time then, but I know I need sleep. So when he goes to sleep, I go to sleep. But tonight I might be working out after I put him down to bed because I am just like really needing to get back to a routine, and I want to work out at least 4 days a week, and to make that happen I need to work out tonight, and I haven't had a chance to yet today. And I think some days you just need to give yourself some tough love. Make yourself stay up the extra half hour or whatever, do a 20-minute workout. You just reading books? Are you just reading books? He always looks so surprised when I put my camera in front of him.
Oh,
Hey, Guy.
what is that?
You ready to go eat dinner?
What is that?
I get to eat dinner. You get to eat dinner. He gets to eat dinner. I love you. You look so cute. How is it?
Good, really good.
I love the way you're sitting.
Oh,
We had messy burgers for dinner, and you're gonna have booby milk.
Oh, Daddy's guy.
Just finished my workout, so I'm gonna check in on habit share. This is just how I track my habits for the day, which are Bible time and prayer, workout, quick tidy, and 4 water refills. And now I'm gonna shower. That is going to wrap up today's video, you guys. I am still learning all of this new mom stuff and how self-care and me time fits into this new lifestyle. I think it's so important for moms to still have time for themselves and not completely lose everything they were passionate about before the babies came along. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little vlog, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Make sure you go out of your way today to love on someone and make them feel extra special just because they are. Bye, guys.